action here. 59 kilos, Michaela Beck in the red singlet of the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. In on the shot against Kaylee Moore of Washington. So we just saw Cam Guerin make the world team. Back up to their feet. Beck in on the shot, and the offensive attacks have looked particularly clean today for Beck. I wrote, I didn't do a formal preview as there were four world teams to worry about. But I did do my picks for who I would expect to make the weight, based on the registration at the time. And I picked Beck, and I said in my preview, I'm really curious to see the level of improvements that she's made since being in Iowa City with the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. I know I mentioned this a bunch of times in the first round of matches, but on the shot there, you see Forrest Molinari and Allie Reagan in the corner, as well as Mark Perry and Kayla Miracle. Now, I mentioned how clean the shots were, and as I praise her for that, it's Moore trying to create a crotch lock situation here, but Moore goes over the top too high, and now it's going to be two for Beck to make it 4-0, 1:35 to go. Beck keeping her foot in the center. And it's a standard but so smart formula, right? You pull the trigger early, keep the passives out of the match, and then force your opponent to come to you, be able to work your go-behinds, which at any level is such an important takedown. Head outside, switching off to the double there, continuing to move her feet, getting more in the quad pod, driving her over to the edge. That's probably going to be a caution in one. And it is confirmed, so Beck halfway to attack, 57 seconds remaining. And, man, it would have been nice. I should have gotten Austin's opinion. Although he is a Cyclone, he made it a point that he's here to support the women, given that he has two sisters that are here trying to make world teams. And curious on his position on Hawkeye Wrestling Club. I know he would probably obviously support it, but just, being close to them and wondering if maybe the Cyclone RTC will soon be able to make some moves to bring some women into their room in Ames. Down to the final 15 seconds here. Moore looking for maybe a chin whip there. Short time. And can Beck finish this?
2, 1, time.
So Moore making her earn it a little more than in the first one, where she kind of got blown through a couple times. Beck really with the one tough match against Nia Gaines in the quarters, which I mentioned in round one. Remember, folks, to stay with us after the 76-kilo finals, as we'll see round 3 for Leda Martinez against Emily Shilson and Tiara Ike against Gracie Figueroa. And I will. One of my favorite tweets every year. Whenever a world team is done, taking the screenshot and posting that out for you guys. We've already got two, and Alex Hedrick and Cam Guerin. We'll see if Beck can close it out and get her first junior world team. Over on the edge, looking for a step out, but Moore going to work her way back in. Good low single there off the re-attack. And if Beck is able to hold on, it would actually be her first world team of any kind, and she did not make a cadet team. She did get a cadet Pan Am bronze medal in 2017 and a senior, a junior Pan Am silver last year and a senior Pan Am bronze last year. So a lot of Pan Am experience. Has not yet wrestled at the World Championships. Has been in the finals a couple times. She was faced Alex Hedrick before. She faced Gracie Figueroa before. Maybe even one time Alex Lyles. Or maybe that was the semis here. But 1:45 to go. Staying in short offense, trying to run through it over on the edge. And, you know, Austin Gomez talked about that head pressure. So important in the Figueroa-Ike match where Figueroa fought off that shot from Ike late. So Beck leading 7-0 with a minute to go. Can let more come to her for this final 60 seconds. And Forrest wants her to keep the pedal to the metal. Not surprising. Thinking that righty underhook is more. Heavy sprawl there from Beck. As they head out of bounds, 8-0 lead now for Beck, 31 remaining. And I think it's going to be a takedown for Moore, kind of inconsequential here, 22 seconds remaining. And I'm very curious to see the reaction of Beck, right? Again, first world team, has plenty of experience and has been in these situations before. She's going to get hit for a caution. But I'm curious to see the emotions of her and her father here. She's going to finish off this match and make her first junior world team. And you kind of see it's starting to sink in now. You see